it's Teacher Janelle. Let's have a quick lesson. Let's talk about unreal conditionals. A condition that is hypothetical. Hypothetical meaning it's simply imagined or it's supposed, it's assumed. So if you have an assumed or imagined condition, thus you'll also have an imagined or assumed result. So hypothetical condition, hypothetical results. Hypothetical meaning imagined. What if only? A conditional sentence is divided into two parts. The condition or the if clause and the result. So in the condition or the if clause, it usually starts with an if. So we'll just have to focus on if this time to make it simple. Well, I promise this is going to be a quick talk and a simple lesson. So unreal condition, simplified. We start with if. So the if clause, the imagined condition. For the result, on the other hand, I could give you four forms, 4 ways to form the result. Hypothetical result. You can always have would plus have plus the past participle of the verb. Or you could use might plus the simple present. Could plus the simple present. Would plus the simple present. How about we try that in a sentence? If I were sick, that's our hypothetical condition. So I'm not really sick. The real situation, I am not sick. So if I'm going to say, if I were sick, that's hypothetical. That's just a what if. That's just a supposition. Okay? If I were sick, I would have seen a doctor. But the real score is I'm not sick. So I'm here, right, in front of you, talking to you, and not seeing a doctor because I'm not really sick. Hypothetically, if I were sick, I would have gone to the doctor. But the thing is, I'm not sick, so I'm here right now. If I were sick, I might see a doctor. If I were sick, I could see a doctor. If I were sick, I would see a doctor. Those are the simple forms you could use to complete your unreal conditional. Now let's try now. If Arya were here, do you see Arya here? You don't see any Arya here. I'm Teacher Janelle. There is no one else here. That means we are doing something hypothetical. If Arya were here, she would have scolded you. If Arya were here, she would scold you. If Arya were here, she could scold you. If Arya were here, she might scold you. Now, why are we using were when Arya is but a singular subject? Why didn't I say if Arya was sick, since Arya is singular, and I could actually use was, but why were? Well, since we are dealing with hypothetical or imagined condition and imagined result, we're going to use were because all these things are not actually real. So use were for something hypothetical. Okay? So I have a drill for you. I'm going to give you 2 simple sentences. You combine them using the unreal condition. These given statements are actually the real thing. So you're going to make something unreal. You're going to combine them and rephrase it into an unreal conditional. Say, if I say, I don't have a headache. I don't take aspirin. That's the real situation. I don't have a headache. I don't take aspirin. I would have to make it positive to make it unreal. That's the trick. If the given statement is positive, make it negative. How do you make something negative? You could just add not. So, we're not. You can contract to weren't, hadn't. Okay? Ready? If I had a headache, I would have taken aspirin. If I had a headache, I would take aspirin. If I had a headache, I might take aspirin. If I had a headache, I could take aspirin.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time.
So that's basically it. Those are the simple forms of unreal conditions. That's all for now. I hope you learned something from me. Bye-bye.